Hello YouTube. Last year I built this, I guess you want to call it remote control mower. I have several videos on it and I had a little bit of issues and I redid this, redid that. You know how it goes when you start making mistakes, you just kind of fix them real quick. And so anyway, this is a gas mower and there's my alternator. It worked out okay. I actually ended up putting a remote start on it and everything else, but you know what? I'm going to change it around now. I'm now going to go with electric. So I have a Craftsman. It's just a basic brushless, mower, nothing crazy. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch out this battery now that I'm not going to have an alternator to a LiPo battery. I do have several over here that I've got to double check, but anyway, I'm going to change that to this, and that should, make it a lot easier. I would think that it should do enough to do my lawn. So basically, I'm going to take out the lead acid battery and put in a LiPo battery. And then I'm just going to use, for the time being, just two adapters, DeWalt batteries. These are DeWalt battery adapters. That's the Craftsman. I don't have a Craftsman, but I do have DeWalt. So those are the adapters for DeWalt. Basically, I'll hook up the remote control on this to, instead of having it like where I had the remote start and everything else, I'm just going to use it to control the actual handle. This right here. So I'm just going to bypass this, Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run wires up. I'm not going to bypass completely because I'm going to leave everything on. I want to kind of mount this in a way. I want to try it out to see if I can remove it if I have to. But I'm not going to know much until I start ripping this one out and seeing what's at. My plan, to be honest with you, would just be to just take out this electric motor as easy as possible and put this in its place for the time being, just see how it cuts and see how it works out before I go rebuilding all this. I don't need all this heavy piece and everything else. I'm going to use it. This thing is light. It's nothing compared to this motor. I mean, this is not heavy, the motor, but this is all plastic. It's maybe, I don't know, 5 pounds or whatever it is. It's like really nothing to it. It's very very light, which is great if you're pushing it. But anyway, so that's my thoughts. I'll be doing some update videos. I am worse off now with my hip. It's hurting me more, so I'm not going to be able to do as quickly as I did before. Hopefully I'll get that done soon. But anyway, yeah, it shouldn't be a big deal. Like I said, I changed it around. As you can see, I had 2 batteries on here, and then I had 1 battery. I kept switching around, just trying to find out the best way. It did work. It still kind of does work a little bit, or actually, I mean, it works fully. If I turn it on, turn the remote on. Gotta make sure all the things are up. I mean, still moves. I still have the remote. I still have all the, I think this thing starts it. Yeah, it even starts it. That turns the ignition on. I got all my switches up here. I control the throttle. But like I said, with everything now, I'm doing electric because I bought an electric car. So I'm just trying to keep everything on the electric. I changed my mower to electric. So along those lines, I want to see if I can swap out this to that. And I'd like to see if I can try to use somehow like a height control or something like that. But again, for the temp, I'm probably going to have to take these things off and stuff like that. I'm not even sure yet. I'll know better when I get into it. But just figured I'd give an update. Video will be coming out soon. I'm probably going to start working on this tomorrow. And like I said, for the time being, I think I'm just going to swap out the motor and add some different batteries. But I'll try to tape as much as I can. So anyway, stay tuned. Thanks for watching this one. Like and subscribe, and see you on the next video. Take care. Hope everyone's safe and well.